Hi, I'm Henry from Shorter.co.uk, and today we're going to look at the O'Neill Pscyho 1 5.4, which is available for winter 2014-2015. So Pscyho 1, as many of you probably know, is O'Neill's really performance range of suits. So it's a great performance summer suit, and it's also a great performance winter suit. It gives you some of the top features on some of the top end, the Pscyho 3s, the Pscyho Freaks, the Pyrotechs, but for a little less in terms of money, but still really some really nice key technical features that keep you nice and warm and really flexible. So the big thing about the Pscyho 1 is flexibility, and it's really designed to be that performance suit. As you can see, it's got one big panel of neoprene that runs all the way through the body. This is super flexible, and this is really where the suit sort of makes, is where it is. It's designed to feel like you're not wearing anything, basically. So the long panel runs all the way through, really flexible, and just means you can feel and flex as much as you possibly can when you're in the suit. The seam technology is Single Fluid Seam Weld, so it's the previous generation of the welding technology, but doesn't mean it's any less good. It's just slightly thicker than perhaps the Super Seam Weld you see on the higher end suits, but again really does create a good seal between the sheets of neoprene to make you as warm as you can be in a suit of this sort of price range. They stitch the neoprene together and then put a thick layer of sort of the neoprene glue over the top, and you can see it when you look closely at the suit. The suit is made from Technobutter 2 neoprene, so Technobutter has been around a while now, and it's sort of something we've really got behind. It's O'Neill's patented lighter weight, dries faster, and generally more flexible and warmer neoprene technology. You can sort of see when you look closely at it, it's got sort of a pattern on top of the neoprene. Really does sort of stand out when you look closely, and makes sense when you know the sort of technology behind it. Just designed to be lighter weight and better performance. So the Pscyho 1, moving through it, it's again nice looking, nice minimal seams. You've got some new features for this year, for 2014-15, on the cuffs here, on the legs and on the arms. They've basically gone with a glue around the outside, which creates a much better seal with your gloves or boots. Also means that it doesn't stretch as much over time. Sometimes with wetsuits, especially if you wear them often, you can get a bit more bag or sag in these sorts of areas. This new glue stuff they're using around here is really designed to keep that nice and tight and create any sort of way water can get in, just really stiffen up on that. And also, as I said, when you wear your boots or gloves, going to create a really good seal around that. So yeah, a nice little extra feature there they've been developing. Pscyho 1 is also now 5.4, which is another big change for 2014. Just means it's slightly thicker neoprene throughout. So 5mm on the chest as last year, but then they've just put 4 in the arms and legs. The 4mm is just designed to be that little bit warmer, give the suit that extra warmth, and because it is now Technobutter 2, they can get away with a little bit thicker neoprene, but still being as flexible as the 5.3 from last year. So it just feels that little bit heavier, but if we're honest, it's going to keep that bit warmer, so it's a great extra or a great development for the suit as it goes through. Pscyho 1 is a back zip suit, so it uses O'Neill's Zen Zip Closure System, which is one of the best closure systems on the market. So as you can see here, the panels open up and you have the back panel here which goes over your head, like so. The nice thing about the Zen Zip Closure System is it's a free floating zip. So what you can see here is this black panel here is actually the same as this panel, same as your back panel. So that's the back of the suit, and then the zip is put on top of that, which basically means when you're wearing the suit, it doesn't feel like you have a zip on the suit. If the zip was all the same part of the suit, you'd really feel that zip there, but because it's sort of a free floating zip, when you pull that, you see the zip doesn't move at all. It really does mean that for a back zip system, well, I think it's probably the best on the market. No one else really comes close. They've been working on it quite a lot, some of the other companies, but it really does offer a good back zip suit. Again, looking inside the suit, you've just got the Technobutter 2 running all the way through the suit. So the Pscyho 1 is really aimed at that guy who wants a performance winter suit, is looking to keep warm out on the water, maybe get into the Technobutter 2 range, but on a bit more of a budget. It's definitely going to be a very warm suit and very flexible, but really it's aimed at that performance end. So it's going to be super flexible, great for kite surfing, you've got your arms up, or windsurfing and stuff like that. Yeah, so like I said, Pscyho 1, great suit, really performance driven, and available now at Shorter.co.uk.